I want to talk about gerrymandering in California, the nonsense that Gavin Newsom's doing, because so many of you do not understand the issue and are missing the forest for the trees. Frankly, you're arguing it from the perspective that the Democrats want you to argue it. This is not a Gavin Newsom versus Donald Trump thing. It's not a Texas versus California thing. It's not even a Republican versus Democrat thing. It's the Democrats of California against everybody who's not a Democrat in their state problem. The idea that Gavin Newsom cares about fairness in elections can be put to bed very simply. In 2017, 2018, when he was lieutenant governor, he did precisely nothing to stop the Democrats from changing the recall rules mid-election, midstream, to protect a Democratic state senator. They have no problem messing with the rules, changing the laws when it benefits them. They've been doing it for years. So you can set that entire argument to bed. Now, I understand you've all seen the graphs showing that like 38 to 40% of Californians voted for Donald Trump in that 1v1 contest. And you think that that means California is 40% Republican, but that's not the case, especially not at the lower level. The registration rates in California are as follows: 45% Democrat, 25% Republican, 22% no party preference or politically unaffiliated, and then the remainder is the Libertarians, American Independent, Green, and what have you, and other parties. But 22% is no party preference. The only way for the Democrats to turn every seat blue is not to disenfranchise the Republicans. There just aren't enough of them in this state. It's to disenfranchise the politically unaffiliated, the people that the Republican Party has essentially abandoned because they stand for nothing in this state, with very rare exception. And I'll use my already gerrymandered district to prove the point. This is the district I'm in, okay? This is Lou Correa's congressional district. It is 166,000 Democrats, 84,000 Republicans, 84,000 no party preference, which means that every no party preference voter would have to vote with the Republicans for the Democrat to lose. That's how they do it. In the neighboring district with Young Kim, it's almost the opposite, where they stack it heavy with no party preference because those people can sway more Republican in order to keep them out of other districts. So the only way for the Gavin Newsom and the Democrats to change the map to make it all blue is not to disenfranchise Republicans, but to disenfranchise no party preference voters who oftentimes feel abandoned by the California Republican Party and feel politically homeless. That's who the Democrats are attacking. That's who my Assemblywoman Sharon Clark Silva is attacking. That's who my state senator is attacking. That is who Gavin Newsom is attacking. Everybody in California that's not a Democrat. Do not let them make this a Trump versus Newsom debate. Do not let them make this a Republican versus Democrat debate. This is about single party rule and silencing any opposition, even if it comes from the middle. Anyways, cheers.